another sorting ass gameplay, well, guide today. So I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit about the new fire mages, and I'm gonna do frost mages in my next video, which I'll have a link below. Don't worry, I got you guys. Alright, I'm doing fire today. I'm doing talents, glyphs, and possibly rotations and little tips. Okay guys, so first of all, we're gonna go into blazing speed. I've been trying it out and I think it's better than presence of mind because we don't really go into ring of frost anymore as a fire mage. So blazing speed is really nice because now you can use it whenever you want. Cause like look, I just used it. It's kind of like a good getaway, and I was just playing against one of my friends, Torador, and he's actually over there. He went AFK of course, but it worked really well, and he's a rogue, so he kept on me, and especially with my Dragon's Breath and Frost Nova and other stuff, I was able to get away, and this move, Blazing Speed, is really good right now, especially because now we just get Scorch instead of we have to pick Scorch as a talent. We just have it regularly. Also, the next row we're going to is the barriers. Basically, they added a new barrier called Flame Glow. It's not really good. It's more of a you take the damage and it absorbs 30% of it. Well, it's kind of risky of a barrier because it doesn't work well. So what is better and has always been better is Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier is really really good. It's gotten a lot more defensive, especially in Frost, which I'll show you a little bit of gameplay at the end of each video for Fire and Frost, like a BG or something, I don't know. So yeah, the next row is Frostjaw. Frostjaw is kind of like a range Frost Nova that also silences. You can use it from 30 yards away, so I can be, let's say, over here on this. I'm just going to click this guy just to show you guys. And, like, you can use it from here. Obviously, I can't use it because he's a friendly target, but whatever. Next row, which is probably one of the tricky rows for most people. Actually, sorry, my bad. The next row will be. Well, this row, I went with Cold Snap. A lot of fire mages I've seen have gone with Cauterize. But Cold Snap's really good because of the 30% of your maximum health is given to you, heals you once you use it, and it resets the ice block and going with cold and frost normal. This is a must in my opinion. I don't believe Cauterize really helps unless you're running with a healer, because like say he's freezed or silenced or CC'd or of some sort, and you're dropping really fast, you cauterize, and then the healer has time to catch you. But with Cold Snap, I usually run with another DPS or rogue, and he's usually just, he doesn't peel much, well, we're working on that now, and I'm usually taking a lot of damage. With this, I can take a lot of damage and ice block twice and heal myself a good amount, and I'll tell you another trick after, but yeah, this is a really good one. Next row, which is probably a really tricky row for a lot of fire mages, I've seen so many mistakes. Frost Bomb is really good. Nether Tempest is really good. In my opinion, keep that on Frost. Nether Tempest for Frost, I don't really want to get in too much detail with it, but it just gives you the ticks, and then Fire doesn't do that well. But, I mean, go ahead and try it out. I've tried it. It's not too good because even though it gives you the ticks, it doesn't give you too many in Fire. Fire is more of an arena type thing, I like it for arenas. So yeah, go with Living Bomb, of course. Never let your Living Bomb expire. A lot of people have been saying let it expire because of that blow up damage, but say you have someone CC'd and the person CC'd is right next to the person. You don't want that Living Bomb going off and messing up your whole CC. That's just worthless. So you want to always keep that up. Next row, which before it used to be really straight away for everybody in Cantor's Ward, but lately, since a 5.2, Invocation's the way to go, definitely. Now, it reduces the channeling time and cooldown, and there's no cooldown on Evocation. Like, look, I can use it once, stop, use it again, stop, use it again. But with the glyph of Evocation, when you spec an invocation, you have to complete an evocation to get 10% of your health back. Before it was 40 because it had a 10-second cooldown and it was a little bit longer of a channel. But this is really good. Also, Invocation gives you this huge spell damage increase, 15% spell damage increase, and passive mana regeneration reduced by 50%. I mean, no one really drops unless you're spamming spell steal, which, I mean, I do sometimes, but you have mana gems, so what's the point of that? And plus, you can use this whenever you want, so it's kind of like, oh, one second, let me just give you an example. Let me fly down here really quick and just spam spell steal on one of these targets. Alright, so I'm gonna spell steal this guy. Not one of these critters. Alright, spell steal, spell steal, spell steal. You see how my mana's dropping? Alright, heal. Look at all that mana going back up. I really can do that again. Spell steal again. Evocation. And back up to full. Alright, cool. Let me kill that thing so I can fly back up. Alright, that's it for talents. Oh, by the way, I've tried out Incanter's Word and I used it a lot in 5.1, but even though it's the same thing now, Invocation is a little bit better because it's a quicker channel of Evocation and it gives you 10% of your health as soon as you complete it. And I mean, you could just spam this. When you're behind a pillar, you could just over and over and over again. One second, sorry, someone was with me. Sorry. Next, we're gonna go into glyphs. I don't really have my glyphs completed, and lately I've been testing things out. I don't know why. Oh yeah, this is back from Arcane. What I usually go for is Glyph of Evocation. Oh, sorry, this guy keeps writing these from my guild. I go for Glyph of Evocation, of course, for the Invocation 10% heal. The Cone of Cold isn't that good, of course. Frost Nova, that's really good for Frost. I like it. And the Glyph of Inferno Blast is getting better because it spreads your dots, but you don't want that in arenas. That's why I don't think that's too good. And really nothing else I like except for, I'm thinking about the Combustion Glyph because of the increased direct damage, but increase the direct damage, the duration of the damage over time effect, and the cooldown of Combustion by 100%. So Combustion is now a 2-minute cooldown. I mean, it's still good, but I might try that out. We'll see. Alright, for minor glyphs, you know, they're just stupid glyphs. I always go with illusion because I want to look like somebody else. Right now I'm looking like a human because Blingtron was just up. Alright, you guys are lucky because apparently somebody wants to duel me. Please go. Hit up my fire status. Interrupt. He tried to get away. I'm gonna Dragon's Breath. Ooh, he interrupted me. That was a good interrupt right there. I'm gonna Frost Jar right here. And this is where I'm gonna get my Shatter off. Oh jeez, he trinketed. There you go. And bursty burst. Now I'm gonna run away. Whoa, this dude's hitting mad hard. Of course, he's a warlock, you know. Let's just get OP and slam buttons and win. You know, the regular mage. Wow, I'm getting a lot of procs too. Take away that. Interrupt. See if I got this. Yeah, I did. And that's game. Here's this shield up. My bad. There we go. That was a really good duel. He's one of my guildies. His name's Motherfucker. It's kind of funny. Well, yeah. So Fire's doing pretty good right now, and you can check out my Frost guide for 5.2. I'm really good in Frost. I kind of like it better than Fire, but obviously my name's Fire You Up. I made this mage so I could play Fire. Now that it's good, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos in Fire. Alright, thanks guys for watching, and I hope you watch again. Like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.